Billionaires often make the headlines, but there are families whose wealth and influence stretch across generations, yet remain hidden from the public eye. These powerful dynasties control vast industries, land, and resources, shaping the world's economy without the fame or recognition of tech moguls. In today's video, we're uncovering 8 old money families whose legacies have stood the test of time, building empires that quietly dominate global markets. Wondering how they maintained such power for so long? Let's dive in and find out. 1. The Rothschild family, Europe. One of the most famous old money families in the world is the Rothschild family, with an estimated net worth of billions. The Rothschilds are often seen as the financial architects of history. It all began in the 18th century with Mayer Amschel Rothschild, who started a small business in Frankfurt, Germany, dealing in rare coins. His strategy was to expand quickly but discreetly by sending his 5 sons across Europe: London, Paris, Vienna, Naples, and of course Frankfurt, creating a web of banks that could move gold and information faster than any monarch or army. During the Napoleonic Wars, they financed governments, moved funds secretly, and played key roles in global trade. The family not only funded major projects like the Suez Canal and railroads, but they also helped shape modern banking. Despite their fame, they are known for avoiding publicity and keeping their wealth and influence in the shadows, fueling conspiracy theories. Today, their legacy lives on, with branches of the family active in banking, real estate, energy, and luxury wine. The Rothschilds exemplify how families can maintain immense wealth and power without needing to seek the limelight. 2. The Rockefeller family, USA. Another family that shaped the financial world is the Rockefeller family. With an estimated net worth of around $400 billion when adjusted for inflation, the Rockefellers built their empire during America's Industrial Revolution. John D. Rockefeller, the founder of Standard Oil, became the richest person in modern history. Through shrewd deals, Standard Oil came to dominate the U.S. oil industry, controlling more than 90% of the country's oil market at its peak. Even after the U.S. government broke up Standard Oil in 1911, many of its companies, such as Exxon, Mobil, and Chevron, continued to be major players, keeping the Rockefeller family's wealth intact. Despite their wealth, the Rockefeller family became famous for their contributions to philanthropy. They founded institutions like the University of Chicago, the Rockefeller Foundation, and funded major research that helped eradicate diseases. Their legacy continues through politics, arts, charity, and global influence, showing that their power wasn't limited to just wealth. 3. The Windsor family, United Kingdom. When it comes to iconic old money families, few can rival the British royal family, better known as the Windsors. Though often seen as symbols of tradition, royalty, and ceremony, the Windsor family is a financial powerhouse with an estimated net worth of over $20 billion. Their assets are vast and varied, including the Crown Estate, which alone holds a market value of approximately $17 billion, and the Royal Collection, a priceless collection of art, jewelry, and historical artifacts that are unparalleled in terms of their cultural significance. But their true influence extends far beyond wealth. The Windsors have served as symbols of stability for both the United Kingdom and the Commonwealth for centuries. The reign of Queen Elizabeth II and the current leadership of King Charles III have carried immense weight in global diplomacy, making them central figures in shaping international relations. Beyond their political influence, the Windsors have a remarkable impact on global tourism, with landmarks like Buckingham Palace and Windsor Castle attracting millions of visitors each year. They also set global fashion trends and shape public opinion through their appearances at royal events. The royal weddings, state visits, and even their daily routines are moments of cultural significance that capture the world's attention. The Windsor family demonstrates that true power doesn't just come from wealth. It comes from heritage, tradition, and the ability to influence nations across the globe. 4. The Koch family, USA. In America, the Koch family controls Koch Industries, one of the largest privately held companies in the world, with an estimated net worth of $100 billion. This industrial empire spans sectors from oil refineries to chemicals and consumer goods. Led by brothers Charles and David Koch, the family's business interests stretch far beyond energy, with investments in fertilizers, textiles, and even household products like Stainmaster carpet and Liquor fabric. However, the Koch family is also known for their political influence. They've invested heavily in lobbying, think tanks, and political campaigns, advocating for free market policies and limited government. This has led to their controversial reputation as power brokers in U.S. politics. Despite the public scrutiny, the Koch family has maintained a low profile compared to other wealthy families, preferring to operate from behind the scenes. Their focus on business, politics, and philanthropy has allowed them to shape global markets and U.S. policies for decades. 5. The Walton family, USA. The Walton family, the wealthiest family in the world, is best known for founding Walmart, the world's largest retailer. With an estimated net worth of over $200 billion, the Walton family controls a company that reshaped global retail. Sam Walton opened the first Walmart in 1962, offering everyday goods at unbeatable prices. Over time, Walmart grew into a retail empire with thousands of stores worldwide. Despite their vast fortune, the Waltons are known for living relatively simple lives, with focus on community programs, education, and land conservation. The family's control over Walmart has made them an indispensable force in global commerce. Their ability to innovate and expand their business while maintaining private ownership has kept them one of the most influential families in the world. Walmart's impact on supply chains, trade, and consumer behavior is still felt daily, making the Walton family a symbol of generational wealth. 6. The DuPont family, USA. The DuPont family is one of America's oldest and most prominent industrial dynasties, with a net worth of $10 billion. The family's legacy began in 1802 when Eleuthère Irony DuPont started a gunpowder mill in Delaware, which eventually grew into one of the largest chemical companies in the world. Today, DuPont is a global leader in materials science, with innovations like nylon, Kevlar, Teflon, and Lycra that revolutionized industries from aerospace to fashion. The DuPonts have had a major influence in science and technology, sitting on corporate boards, advising presidents, and funding scientific research for generations. Though they no longer run the company directly, their legacy lives on in agriculture, aerospace, and advanced materials, cementing their place as one of the most influential old money families in the world. 7. The Ford family, USA. Founded by Henry Ford in 1903, Ford Motor Company changed the world by introducing the moving assembly line and making cars affordable for the masses. Henry's vision of affordable mobility turned Ford into one of the largest automakers in the world. Today, the Ford family still controls a significant share of the company, with a net worth of billions. Beyond cars, they've invested in real estate, schools, and the Ford Foundation, one of the largest philanthropic organizations in the world. The Ford family has become a symbol of progress and innovation, proving that one invention can shape a family's legacy for generations. Despite their incredible wealth, the Fords live relatively low-key lives, focusing on community initiatives and philanthropy. Their dynasty continues to influence the automotive industry and beyond, making the Ford family a lasting symbol of American industry and innovation. 8. The Morgan family, USA. The Morgan family is synonymous with financial power and stability. At the helm of J.P. Morgan and Company, J.P. Morgan was a man who could stabilize economies, particularly during financial crises like the 1907 panic, where he famously locked bankers in his library until they agreed to save the system. J.P. Morgan Chase evolved into one of the largest banks in the world, and the Morgan family's influence extends to everything from art to philanthropy. The Morgan family didn't just dominate finance. They also invested in art and culture, with the J.P. Morgan Library in New York becoming a world-class museum. Today, their legacy lives on through their influence on the financial system, philanthropy, and the cultural landscape of America. And there you have it, 8 old money families that have shaped global business, culture, and economies for generations. These families prove that true wealth isn't just about money. It's about legacy, influence, and the ability to shape history over centuries. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button. Share this with anyone fascinated by powerful dynasties, and subscribe for more stories about the world's most influential families. Let us know in the comments which family's legacy you think has had the most lasting impact. Stay tuned for more dives into the world's wealthiest and most powerful families. Until next time, keep exploring, and remember, true power isn't just about money. It's about leaving a legacy that lasts.